friends! Hello! Happy New Year! Ha ha! Old acquaintance, berry steak fries! Berry steak fries, steak fries. We're here because there's an old large sign. Yeah! 2020 is over, my friends. We made it. We got through it together, you guys. I knew that you could do it. Barry Steak Fries always believed in you. Never forget that. Here we are, 2021, where everything is good again. And we're back for another year with Barry. As much as we're looking forward to the fresh start that we all hope that this new year will bring, I just wanted to take a moment to remind you guys that 2020 wasn't all bad. You know, I mean, sure, there was, global virus pandemics and lockdowns and toilet paper shortages, but there were some good news stories to come out of last year, guys. I had to dig really deep to find them, but I thought I could share a few of them with you guys so that we can, move forward into the new year in a positive frame of mind. That's what it's all about, really. So, first up, pollution levels have dropped. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess that's because we're not really flying around anywhere at the moment. I mean, old Steak Fries here is still flying a jetpack on a pretty regular basis, but overall, nitrogen dioxide levels worldwide have dropped 20%. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't really know what nitrogen dioxide is, but it sounds like the sort of thing we don't want too much of floating about. So, that's good. And also this year, people become really good at sewing because they're making all the face masks while they've been stuck at home. I don't really have a percentage for that one, but I'll say 40%? 40%. People are 40% better at sewing, guys, and there's 20% less air pollution. Thanks, 2020. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, pretty good. Another good 2020 thing, in 2020 they invented a jacket made of copper. This is true. Now, why did they do that? Because copper helps kill viruses and bacteria and all that sort of stuff. Now, in 2019, you might have said to yourself, Steak Fries, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But in 2020, doesn't seem so stupid, does it? I mean, it does cost over $1,000 US per jacket, which is quite stupid, but still, it's a pretty cool thing and a good thing to come out of 2020, I reckon. Another great thing to come out of last year, Giuseppe Paterno graduated from the University of Palermo in Sicily with an honours degree in philosophy. That's pretty good, even on its own. Why is it so good that I'm mentioning it here? He was 96 years old, guys! 96! Italy's oldest ever graduate. Good on you there, Giuseppe. What a champion. Great effort, that. 2020, what a year. What else happened? A bit closer to home. 2020, they discovered a reef in the Great Barrier Reef that's taller than the Empire State Building. That's pretty tall. How tall? I didn't look it up, but that's pretty impressive. Why is it that tall? I don't know. Didn't look that up either, but still, thanks 2020 for that pretty cool little discovery in the Great Barrier Reef. Also, guys, someone really famous was born in 2020. I mean, I don't know who they are yet. No one does. They haven't done anything yet. They're still less than a year old at this point. But when they do something really great, we're all gonna go, wow! They were born in 2020. That year wasn't so bad after all, was it? Maybe this person is gonna, write like the catchiest song ever written, and it'll have a chord in it that no one's heard of yet, or something. I don't know. Anyway, overall, not all doom and gloom this year, guys. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully some of that good news of the last 12 months has put a bit of a smile on your face, as we move into the new year. So let's get to some comments. Much like last year's New Year's episode, if you guys remember that one, which I'm sure you do. I kicked things off by looking back over the year and picking some of my favourite comments from the previous 12 months. So this year I'd like to do the same thing, kind of like a New Year's episode tradition on the Barry Vlog. Or you could argue that I'm just reusing the same ideas because I've run out of new ones. But that's kind of what a tradition is anyway, so I'm doing it. Anyway, the difference is this time around I'm not going to find my favourite comments of the year. I have gone for the most confusing comments of 2020. They didn't make any sense to me at the time. Now we'll see if they make any more sense now in 2021. So first up, from 12 months ago, this was last year's New Year's episode, we had this from Icy Spill. Well, new question if you read it. What do you and you, not the company, look like doing in the future? Well, Icy Spill, now that we're 12 months on, that question pretty much answers itself, doesn't it? I'm still doing this. And riding the odd jetpack. Just like I was back then, as I touched on previously. And what am I, not the company, doing? Well, that's still me. So the same thing. Because I'm just me, I'm not the company. If you're asking about what Heartbreak is doing, I don't know. They don't tell me. They don't tell me anything. So yeah, look, still not really sure what you're asking there, Icy, but hopefully you've kept watching over 2020 and now you have some sort of closure or something. Alright, this next one was from February last year. This was episode 49 and Lazy Rare said baguette. So look, I think I can shed some more light on this one now. It was the French episode 49. I was in France, visited Paris, and I think Lazy was trying to spell baguette. They didn't quite spell it right there, but I'm still not really sure what they were getting at. Still doesn't really make sense, Lazy Rare. I mean, were you trying to tell me to go get a baguette because I was in France? Or were you just drawing my attention to baguettes in general, just in case I didn't know what a baguette was? Still not really sure. I'm no longer in France, so probably doesn't matter. Alright, here's a real corker from episode 55. Ink says, what colour is your underwear? Well, look, Ink, a little bit personal there, mate, but in the spirit of the New Year's episode, I'm gonna attempt to answer it, because I'm pretty sure that during April, I was wearing my red underwear. I reckon it was the red pair during that month, so hope that helps in some way. Good on ya. Alright, this next one was from episode 57. Look, by this point, I'd been in lockdown for a little while, and it was starting to get to me, if you guys remember that. And I'm pretty sure it was starting to get to some of you guys, because here's a pretty weird request from Genovia Allen. They say, Dad's a man, can you come to my house in real life? Look, I'm sorry, Genovia, I can't make your dad come to your house. That's really something that you guys have probably just got to work through on your own. I'm certainly not comfortable interfering in whatever's happening in that scenario with your dad, who is a man. So thanks for clearing that up. Alright, time for a couple more of my favourite random comments. Here's one from episode 64, where we showed you guys the newly updated and very cool looking Monster Dash. They got released last year. That was another good thing about 2020. And Dammy Surdy says, under left of winter, there's Dan. Alright, Dammy, I'll bite. What is left of winter? Autumn? Is that where Dan is? Is he under a season somehow? He's under the left of a season? I mean, I'll be honest, I've never really cared up to this point, never really cared where Dan is, but now I kind of want to know. Any more info there, Dammy or Dammy, don't know. Anyway, some more info if you're still watching would be great. Cheers. So, thanks everyone for watching the vlog throughout throughout last year. We've got through it together, and I'd really like to thank you all for your continued involvement, and very much looking forward to this coming year. I'm wishing all of you guys all the very best for 2021. Keep on tuning into the Barry Vlog. Keep watching the Half Brick channel for lots more awesome stuff. And everyone stay well, stay safe. Welcome to the new year. We'll see you very soon. Barry Steak Fries 2021.